Magic stat. It's magic stat. But each spell requires different levels of magic stat to be effective on draw. So higher level spells require more magic stat to be like good at getting draws on it. There goes your knees, bitch! I like how there's a special attack for the Cactuar. Nice little touches like that are so good. You used to be a Cactuar or Gigantuar until you took a Fated Circle to the knee. Yeah, that happens. Oh, I got 300. Oh, somebody's dead. Bye, Quisty. Da, na, 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 na. Fall, damn you! Fall! Name and time! Exclamation mark! Enter to have a chance to name our Gigantuar GF, our most prickly of girlfriends. Every rose has its thorns, I suppose. Three, and two, and one, and a go. Pick a winner, we go! Storm Cloud! Name Cacatuar. Decisions. Pointy one. He's a little bit of a pointy one, I agree. Thank you for the name. He's that pointy one over there. Which do you have the pointy one? Thank you for the name. I like how the game suggests that you're supposed to get Tonberry before Cactuar. Good joke. Oh yes, I forgot about all this. Yes. Big titty goth girlfriend. Oh my god. Pa frickin' lace. Sure am, Toshi. Sure am, man. I'm always excited for the Fiesta. It's such it's just always so much fun to play Final Fantasies and self-imposed channel challenges. You know, when you know a game really well and you give yourself limitations or something like that, it just always enhances the gameplay. And loving Final Fantasies in general, it's just double awesome. I want to say Milton is like good for, no? Oh, it's Vitality, right? It's like the best Vitality junction in the game. Well, it's a broken spell. Absolutely. It takes Vitality to 0. So it's really, really, really strong. I should have cast Meltdown on Cactuar, but I didn't think it would be necessary since I'm like level 30. But it's fine. I wanted to check some card mod stuff. I do want the heroes. See ya. Just checking to see if I got anything new. Oh. Right. Neato. Not quite yet, though. We're not there. I might take those auras from the aura stones. Okay, where to go next? I don't know if you can status attack Meltdown. That'd be pretty OP if you could. Not Quizness. That works. Sorry, Andy. I'm sorry. That has to happen. Jet engine? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Doesn't that turn into triples? Like 50 triples? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good drop. Speed plus 20 isn't super great, but you need to stop learning stuff. Thought I put you on nothing already. Whoa! Hold it right there. Whoa! Hold it right there, Sephiroth. Thank you very much for the 222 bits. If you had a vote for something, let me know. If not, that's okay too. Thank you. This game plays very loudly, and I can't balance it with my alerts until I get some additional equipment. So it's gonna be quiet. Sorry, I can't do anything about it right now. Do I go get Bahamut and stuff right now? I think I'd get my ass kicked. Let me think about this. Could try. Well, I only have like half an hour. Ba-ding! Thank you, Sephiroth, for the 278 bits. Thank you. Right? I know, dude. Imagine flying in the Ragnarok and it's good FPS. I'm sorry, Chrono. I couldn't even hear that, man. I'm sorry, dude. The alerts are just kind of gone with this game. Thank you, Chrono, for the 666 bits, man. We could try it. I like how Zell knows about this place. Now the alerts would be audible. But when it, just ignored him. Oh, poor Zell. You have to change it yourself? What? No, it should be automatic. It just takes some time. It might be a bug now with being able to choose what bit badge you want. There could be a bug with it. It's possible. Well, I mean, normally it takes a little bit of time. I can't dang it. But it's possible with the change of being able to select which bit badge you want, that it's now something you have to change yourself manually. I don't know. You're the first person to have an issue with it. Baragas? Oh, that's actually useful. I understand how the mechanic works. I understand the mechanic in this room. I just goofed it. I actually want Fire Argos though. Why is this the best port ever? Because it's true to form Final Fantasy VIII, just with a nice little smoothing brush painted over everything. So you're playing exactly the way Final Fantasy VIII plays on whatever platform you want it on. Just nice and smooth with little quality of life options like being able to do this. An HD remaster, or a remaster of a game should be exactly true to the form of the game, just slightly altered visuals. So the game still looks and feels like the original game, plays like the original game, but just looks a little bit better. FF9 isn't a remaster, it's a port. And it's an okay port, but the menus kind of suck. What's up, Dancel? This is Disc 3. Like the Steam ports and PC, the Steam and Switch ports of 7 and 9 are okay, but they have these stiff menus that are really hard to deal with. Like when you're, I'll explain it in a second. So Fire Rock is like the only elemental spell that I ever want, because you can junction it here to get elemental immunity, and there's a lot of fire going on right here. Oh, dragon skins. Yo! There's all the dragon skins I need. Hello. Nice. All right, so when you play FF9 on Steam or Switch, it's like when you're going through your menus and you're mashing the menu as fast as you can, it goes like this. This is the fastest you can go. That's the FF9. Okay, the ports to FF9. Original FF9 is not like that. It's like this. Fast, responsive, instant, good. That's the problem I have with FF9. Everything else is fine. It's just a port though, it's not a remaster. Keep that in mind. Oh, wow. You got lots of stuff. Sure. Actually, I don't want to be healed. Forgot, I don't want to be healed. That's fine. I'll do that. I don't want to be healed because if I'm healed, then I don't stay in critical HP. You can stay healed. She can be healed too because she won't be needing to stay in critical. Do I think FF9 will get a remaster like 8? Probably. I'd imagine they're working on it now, actually. And if they were gonna do another one, it would definitely be that one. Am I going for Lionheart? No, not Lionheart, but I do want to get Zell's weapon if I can. Keeping in mind that crafting weapons is mostly irrelevant. You don't really need to do it, but it can get you to 255 offense a little bit faster. Plus, there is some accuracy attached to it, which is kind of nice. I think we're good now. Why is this the best FF port remaster? Because it's Final Fantasy VIII, but prettier. And that's exactly what a port or remaster should be. Well, it's exactly what a remaster should be, but a port is just that without the visuals. It plays and feels just like FF8, but it looks better. And that's how it should be. It's not a remake. They didn't change anything. They didn't try to reinvent the wheel. They didn't try to do anything different. They didn't mess up the game. They just made it FF8. But prettier in a lot of places. Some places they couldn't make it prettier because, you know, you can't redraw every image. But you can at least, you know, make a lot of things prettier and nicer. All right, I want to say these dragons might have full life, but I think you need to be really high level for that to happen. Also, you can put these dragons to sleep, but at a low rate. Oh, they're only casting Fyra. We're low enough level to make this really easy. The movement is garbage? Okay, so when I say movement, it's more than just moving around the field. It's also menus, combat, and everything like that. As far as movement goes in the field, yes, you don't have a 360-degree movement. But like, is moving on the field really the gameplay? Not really. Not really. It's such a small, irrelevant aspect of it. To complain about it and call it shit over that is just incredibly short-sighted. Your movement on the map is not the gameplay. Your movement on the map is just movement. Yeah, it's a little rough, but you played FF7, right? That didn't have analog support. Nobody complained about that. Yes, your analog is only 8-directional. It's the only legitimate complaint that can be had about this version of the game, and it's not even that legitimate. It's such a minor aspect. The real gameplay and the real thing that matters is menus and combat. And to that end, it's amazing. Yeah, it's really not that bad. It's barely even an issue. Menus and combat? Yes, that's the game. Moving on the field and towns and stuff is just like, it's like nothing. It's nothing. It's like the smallest irrelevant part of the game. Take it easy, fan. We'll catch you soon. Like, if how you move around a town and stuff is like like how you play a game, I don't know, man. Are you sure you're wanting to play Final Fantasy, or are you wanting to play, you know, Town Simulator? Like, what are you wanting to play out of this? The combat and the menus? When you play FF9 on PC and you're going through your menus and you're trying to mash through your menu as fast as possible, and you're going like this. This is as fast as you can go in FF9 menus. Right? But in this game, this port is not like that. That's important. That's a big freaking deal, being able to have responsive and instantaneous menus. That's important. That is important. Having 360-degree movement? Dude, Final Fantasy X didn't even have 360-degree movement. Okay, bye. I can't believe the difference between 8-directional and 360-directional movement is that important. I refuse to believe that that's a real argument. I think that's just someone trying to discredit, because there's just no way someone thinks that is the most important factor. That's like the most irrelevant thing I can think of for an RPG. Especially considering that you can rotate the camera at a 1 degree per tick interval. Like, you can rotate the camera. If you need 360-degree movement, you can just rotate the camera on the world map. What's up, Fire? Right, it's nice, but that's what it is. It's nice, you know? That's all it is. Nice. Zell's gonna die when he casts Flare. Actually, I should do it with Quistis. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people didn't even have DualShock controllers to take advantage of it. The PC version also doesn't have 360-degree movement, by the way. The PC port of this game doesn't have 360-degree movement on an analog. So you don't even get it with that anyway. I fail to see how that's like such an important factor where someone would like, it's gotta be troll. It's gotta be like, I'll get it with that. Haha. That's not the Siren Bush. So they can't say it's the Siren Bush. I get it's a flaw, but it's also based off the PC version, which doesn't have that functionality anyway. But to say that's like the determining factor for good or bad is just sad. Alright, let's see if we can get what we want from Baja Butts. This might be really bad. This might be really, really bad, but we'll see. I have the high ground! Full life, only, okay, full life and flare. You can slow him? Oh, I did not know that. I'll do that. Sure can. How about that? That's a good tip. Thank you. Full lives are probably more important than flares. So let's make sure we get those. Hey, what's up, Killface? Oh, I want to read what he says without. Also require a rewrite of the engine to accomplish. I certainly believe providing that type of movement might actually make controlling worse due to the edging and stuff and the telemetry of the game. Yeah, I think that's a really valid point. I think it actually would cause more issues. Because, like, if you change the game, like the game code, over just visuals, you have to, you encounter all sorts of new issues, right? That's why they didn't add 3D models to it a lot of places where the game originally doesn't have them. Because it would change part of the game, which would introduce all sorts of different potential issues. Actually, I should heal Quistis. Yeah, exactly. Just injecting a 3D model where there wasn't one can be all sorts of madness to the programming. Programming is not just add a thing and take out a thing. It's complicated. One tiny change somewhere can completely cripple. Oh, I'm out of room. Shoot. Could do scans. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. That's exactly it. See, back in the PlayStation version, you'd never know that was a thing because they hid it so well. But in this version, adding a 3D model of Sid there would just cause more trouble than it's worth. You know, not to mention having that like sort of open it, like showing the the game like, hey, this was part of the game. Isn't that kind of neat? Keeping it the original, I respect that as well. There's no way he has 100 flares, does he? I don't remember getting any flares. Oh, I do. Okay. Maybe I don't really care about flares then. Maybe I had space? Well, shoot, I don't want to kill it. And I don't want to attack it. I don't remember if he does any kind of counterattacks or anything. I could just like spam float on myself or something.